Oh, you already did.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Broke Boys. I'm here with my boy Ramon,
I'm here with my boy Martin.
and we got special guest Daniel Rosales.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Oh my God, what do you think about the podcast? Did you expect that it would be something that I would do?
No,
or
I
anything?
didn't. It's so out of like you, of who you are. So it's like cool to see this
Mhm.
setup and everything. It's really nice.
Yeah, and you genuinely see like how this is all this is all what it is. Like I have people that are just like, this dude has a fancy studio and shit like that.
But it's like this is all you need. Like you know that'll come in time. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like you have the basics. That's really all that matters.
For sure, and like I'm excited for it. We're excited. We have a lot of milestones that we keep accomplishing, and the ball's just rolling quicker and quicker. Recently, earlier today when I was at work, I got the notification of this professional soccer player from the UK liked our reels and like shared it, I think. And I was like, what the fuck? Like that's so surprising that like I know that we have listeners like from the UK into the Netherlands, Africa. Like I'm just so surprised that there's people that even listen to anything that we do. Like I there's nothing fancy of it.
His name is Daniel. I don't even know how to say his last name though. Yeah, you can try it out.
Show Daniel.
This is him.
I have no idea. Olaioi, I don't know.
I don't know.
I got
can't
that
tell ya.
notification in the morning. I seen it, and then he liked the one I put up, and then he liked the one on the Broke Boys.
He's right now he's in London.
Mm-hmm.
Plays in one of the London soccer teams.
That's cool though. Like you don't expect your content to be seen like all throughout the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like interacted with and stuff. So
Yo,
that's really dope.
Hey, big shout out to him though.
Shout out to him. For
Big
real.
shout out to him for that.
It's just like stuff like that that we started noticing, like, oh shit, like we're getting different things and stuff that we've never expected, something that I've never expected.
Yeah.
So it's just exciting. We get not what's it called, not like emotional, but we just get very like, fuck, like this is so unreal that this is just happening so quick and such a fast pace. And we've been doing this for about 4 months.
Yeah.
So we're good where we're at.
Yeah, I
So
know.
I'm excited. On this episode, I definitely wanted to ask a lot of stuff about, like, you know, with the theater and stuff like that. Talk about your career that you're going for. Like, I know
Yeah.
you're moving away.
I am next
And
week.
It's sad to see like one of my like long time friends,
Yeah.
you know, have to go. But at the same time, like, you got to pursue your dreams. Definitely do it.
Exactly.
And
Thank
to the
you.
fucking fullest. Never give up on that.
Ain't no telling what you can do.
For sure.
No, literally. Yeah.
Mhm.
The sky's the limit.
For sure.
Facts.
For sure. Well, let's go ahead and let's roll the intro.
Hi.
Is there anything that you want to ask us, or anything in particular that you want to ask about the platform itself?
No, I was just gonna go with the flow. You know, this is the first time I'm doing anything like this, so
Okay.
I'm just taking it as it comes.
Tell everybody your theater friends and all that. Just
Yeah.
to see you
Yeah.
and talk about the experience that you've had. Even if you gotta roast somebody, what's up? What's so funny with you? You gotta have your mic on if you're gonna talk.
You should. That'd be so fun. Like you're a big part of this.
Oh, yeah. I hate when she does that. She does that all the time where she's like, just throws a comment without unmuting herself. I'm like, you have to unmute yourself.
It's funny. It adds to it.
I'm
Like,
not gonna take this slander. I unmute myself when I want to unmute myself. Okay, I'm embarrassed.
Just because, like, when I'm editing and then you just hear the faint, like, her
Yeah,
putting her
in the
input,
background.
and I'm just like,
I just like to pop in and out as I please.
I know, but it's just
Like
like, I have the listeners also hear you.
They will.
Eventually.
Yeah.
I respect that. Respect that.
hmm So we're gonna ease on into this whole thing because I know that
Cool.
every guest is nervous. Don't be. We pulled a whole prank on Julian just because he thought we were like really serious about it. We're like, bro, we don't. This is strictly we sit down just like how we're doing it right now.
Yeah.
Shit out of our minds. Nothing.
If it makes you guys feel better, talk about Ice Spice like you were doing inside. Talking
Stop.
all about that. Bring that to the air, Raymond.
Raymond's a
Spice?
huge Ice Spice fan.
We were inside and we were all on the couch, and Raymond was just blabbing off about Ice Spice.
That is.
He's subscribed to the OnlyFans.
Okay. Yo, listen. I don't know what y'all get this information from. Like, I listen to her music, don't get me wrong, but I'm not a fan like that.
My boy's
Right.
a munch.
No. He
You got me. You got me. Boy, you got me.
I throw that term and I don't know what the fuck it is. What does it mean?
I have.
What is a munch?
Like, is it like short for Munchkin? Like,
the Wizard of Oz, his little pumpkin.
like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Look up the definition.
Raymond,
of
Urban
munch.
Dictionary that.
Yeah, Urban Dictionary. It's definitely slang. Definitely slang. I can't keep up. There's this new lingo.
yeah,
like
just-
He
you
said,
can't
is it
keep up
short for
anymore.
Munchkin?
Yeah, no, there's different terms too where I'm just like, I don't know. There's some dude that came up to me. He was like, dude, you're so whack. And I was like, the fuck you say?
But like whack is like so like yeah, but like, not only that, but it's like
I didn't know. I didn't use it in that sort of term.
Yeah.
When we said it was whack, it was like, it was,
the movie was whack.
it was fucked
You
up.
know,
you know?
it's whack.
What is it?
So what I found, it says Munch by Ice Spice is a pussy eater or something who engages in the act of whatever the fuck that shit
That
is.
sounds about right though. Like I was like I saw Munch and I
Munch.
thought like okay, Munch.
Munchies.
The Munchies. Munchies are good though, you know, the snack.
I'm a munch for the munchies.
Muncher.
That's funny.
That's interesting as fuck.
Then the cat was showing us the whole fucking Doja Cat's fucking Satanist video.
She's obsessed.
Yeah.
She's
She's under
singing.
a cult.
I'm trying to paint the town red.
Oh no. No.
I said what I said.
Hey, what were you singing? Sing it?
No.
The part?
No.
You were singing this whole time?
Daniel knows it. Tell Daniel to sing it.
I don't, and we don't own any of this.
I'm not singing it. Go ahead.
Oh, but no, go ahead, sing it.
we sing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, go ahead, sing
Go
it.
ahead.
Go ahead.
No? Okay.
I guess.
My question to you is, what made you get into the whole theater? What is it exactly that made you want to do it, let alone what is it that inspired you?
I don't know. I was kind of like at a crossroads. Like, after I graduated high school, I went to City, and I was like gonna be a folk teacher, and like, you know, I was gonna do the thing. But then I was like, I looked at the curriculum, and it was a lot of dance and like different types of dance, and I was like, oh, I don't know if this is what I like really want to do. Like,
But
I
you
know
were
I
a
want.
good dancer.
I was, but it was just folklorical. Like, if you put me in ballet or like jazz, like I'd be like
You
a
could do
total.
it.
You know what I mean?
You would fucking do it. You would fucking kill it.
That's in the past. I don't know. I don't know. But like, I was just like, oh, I don't think this is what I really want to do. And then, I mean, my major was already drama, so I was already in the field. And I took a theater appreciation class, and I fell in love with it. The professor was like really, really fun. Like, she made the class so fun. But I was like, I don't want to be an actor. Like, is there anything else that I can do? And she's like, oh, like, the world is yours. Like, there's so much you can do in theater. And so I did a little bit of everything, and stage management was what I stuck with. It was, you know, what I do best.
That's cool. So what is it that you really do in stage management? Can you explain exactly?
There's a lot. I'm like, I do so much. So like in the first part of the rehearsal process, I'm like the director's right-hand man. You know, I'm there relaying information during rehearsal, writing everything down. At the end of the night, I send out a report to all the designers and the producers with info like what we did, you know, if there's any notes or anything. So I'm just relaying that information. Once we get into tech, I'm running the show. I'm in charge. You know, I'm calling cues. I'm getting my cues. You know, I'm doing the whole shebang. And I'm really executing the designer's vision and the director's vision as well.
Damn, all in one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, that
Yeah.
sounds intense.
And anything can happen. Like you like expect the unexpected. Like anything can go wrong at any moment. Headsets going out.
So
like
what was like the one thing like one night like that it went completely wrong? Did you ever have like a bad night where it was just like
yeah.
everything
I mean, I've had bad nights. I mean, it wasn't like a specific night, but it was like a specific period of the time when we were like rehearsing. I was doing Rent, and it's like the whole cast. There was like a bug going around. It wasn't COVID. Like everyone was testing negative, but there was like a bug going around, and everyone was sick. and like half the cast was like missing, so we had to like find people to fill in for them, and we had to like find people to sing
He
parts.
goes out to the stand. I need an actor. I
No,
need an
like
actor.
it was just like, and luckily we had ensemble members to like step in and like they knew the parts, but it was just so stressful on my end because I'm like, oh, this
Like,
person's not
fucking
showing up.
imagine.
No, literally, and I'm like putting this person in, and I'm like, hey, you're gonna do this, like know this, like know when, like you know. So, but I've never had like a bad night. I don't think like something like went completely wrong. I think it was just that period of time. Yeah,
That's interesting. Holy shit.
yeah.
So everyone has this rumor. I don't know if it's true or not. Are theater kids or theater people fucking crazy? Like extremely fucking crazy.
Daniel's crazy, so I can.
I'm not gonna deny it. I'm not gonna deny it. I know a few people.
People say that they are the wildest. Like,
We're pretty wild. We get down like cast parties. Like they're elite. Like
wow.
you want to come to our cast parties.
I respect that. I respect that.
We like to have a good time. You know, we like to. You know,
Hey, yeah, we're here for. We're not here for
It's
a long
a,
time.
it's a, we're here for a good time, not a long time.
exactly,
Mhm.
exactly. You
It's all about
know,
having fun.
yeah.
For sure. That's dope. Is there anything like any advice if anybody was trying to get into the type of career that you're going for?
Mhm.
Is there any advice that you would give them?
I don't know.
Was there any type of information that you wish you knew beforehand or something that could help somebody else who was also trying to pursue that?
Mm, I don't know. Like a lot of stuff kind of just came to me.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know. Let's come back to that. Let's come
Okay.
back to that. Let me sit on that one.
Okay.
Let me sit on that.
You have any questions that you could think of?
No, I didn't think of any questions.
My boys was spaced out the whole time.
I was spaced out the
Well,
whole time.
Daniel's told me before
Mhm.
that there's a play, I think, where one of the cast members is drunk. Is that true?
So it's not a play. It's a type of like theater.
He's
So-
like, it's another Wednesday.
No, but he was like, yeah, we have to guess who's, or they know who's drunk, but the audience has to guess who's drunk. So I'm like, you explain
Along
it
the
better.
lines of that, yeah. So this was recent. This was like a couple months ago. It was a theater company, the Fools Collaborative here in Fresno. They do a production. They call it Swill, and it's drunk Shakespeare. So they take a Shakespeare play and they like switch it up to like fit like everything that's going on in the world, like to send
Okay.
messages and stuff, and to
Oh.
say things and like little digs at people, those people, and they. Every night there was someone who they would pick to be the drunk, and they would like drink. They'd take a couple shots. We'd bring them out. We'd introduce them, and they would take shots with the audience members. Like we'd pick someone to be the queen, and it was so fun. And then they're drunk throughout the play.
Okay.
So it's just they're playing their actor but drunk.
That's
I mean their
good.
character but drunk.
Dude, there's a career for you. There's a career for you.
Nah,
It's
I
out
don't
there.
do that.
It's out there.
They're just stumbling, like just walking around.
Stone theater. I mean, hey, I'd be kind of down for that. I mean,
Yeah. Could you imagine just fucking high out the whole time?
It's just like, hey, come here. What happened? Hey, come here. Take it. just imagine just standing there, just baked all the time. You're like, hey, you're supposed to move around. You're just like, just
I'm like, hey, where's Ramon? Like, why isn't Ramon out yet? Like, he missed his cue.
Ramon has had times where he gets stuck and he's fucking gone. I don't know.
Just stuck right there.
There was one time that you got high and I lost you, right? And I was just like, where the fuck did Ramon go?
You lost him?
I lost him. And we were with a group and Ramon was just like, where did I find you? I found you staring at something just at the wall and just,
Oh, what?
I was standing and I had like, I don't know what it was. I had something anchored on me because I knew if I was let that go, I'll fall. So I was just standing like that. And he goes, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, huh? Just look at him. I was just staring at whatever I was staring at. I don't
and then
know.
there's times where we have like deep conversations, like late night conversations. Like you've been a part of it, like where we're out there in the front
Yeah.
patio and we get stoned, and we're having a deep conversation. And Ramon is just like grabbing his face, just what you say, like
Just in his own
No,
world.
there's just times where like they'd be talking and I'd be sitting there, act like I was having a conversation with them, just laughing while they're laughing, and I'm just staring at the grass. I was like, dude, the grass is so satisfying. And he just looks at me. He goes, okay.
and he said that out loud, and I was just like, Dude, we were just talking about
Like you weren't in the conversation? Did you not just hear the last 5 minutes?
That's I don't do good with trucks like that. To be completely honest.
We had some crazy fucking high experiences together. We used to do this. Was I would just say it's just like a fucking blunts in the fucking car.
I don't know if that's the word you want to use, but yeah.
That's the only way that
I was like, where is he going with this?
Are you talking about the time we killed 2 ounces in one day?
Yes, literally.
2 ounces in one day.
So could you imagine? We're in a car. It's 4 of us. We're all just like,
Chilling.
okay, we know what we're gonna do. We have all right, blunts already laid out. 3-4 packs, just Dutches, Switchers, everything that you name. And then we had pre-rolls of infused pre-rolls.
11 infused pre-rolls.
So we start off with the infused, we pass it around. I'll usually be the one that starts it. So then I'll start it, pass it. I'll start another one, pass it.
I just like to point out that's Martin's MO. He'll start all kinds of, and then I'll be like, well, he'll be next in rotation. And I'll be like, here you go. And he'll be like, no, I don't want it. Sir,
So
you just
what
started like 3 or 4 of these.
So we have like the rotation would be like there's 4 to 6 blunts already getting circled around,
And they're ready.
going,
You're gonna hit every
going,
single one of
going.
them.
Yes,
Oh, no.
yeah. And he's been in those cars where we're just like, dude, I gotta tap out, and be like, nope, you gotta finish it. You gotta finish it. And we're
Don't be a
in there.
bitch. Smoke that shit.
We're in there, and then it just takes one person to fuck it up, and just makes everybody laugh in the car. So then you inhale the whole smoke in the car,
Like-
and now we're all coughing up a lung.
And then you gotta break the hot box, and it's like, damn, why'd you have to do that?
Like, why didn't you just listen to music, vibe, and not say anything?
Hey, it was-
Why
it
didn't you
was
be
that
cool,
one
bro?
joke. There's always that one joke, man, that had everybody out the car.
For real. Have you ever experienced anything like that?
Yeah, a lot of times
Yeah.
I've hotboxed my car. A lot of times when I worked at Dutch Bros, we would like after work, I'd be like, let's go hotbox my car and smoke, and we did, and
That's good. I miss those times. I'm not gonna lie.
I did too. I miss being young and naive, and
I
not-
don't. I hella don't.
I just miss the vibe. The
I do
vibe
too.
of like being with the people that you love, being around.
Yeah,
and
not
just
knowing what's next, like just enjoying
Yeah.
the moment and
living,
taking it all in.
living it in the moment.
Yeah.
And those nights will forever stay,
For real,
as a
the
memory.
vibes.
Oh my God, we had a night like that. Remember we went to Pismo and Daniel's car got stuck in the stand?
The one time that you went to Pismo with us because you never want to go to the beach.
No,
Oh.
first of all, Daniel and my sister get this wild hair up their ass at like 11 o'clock at night, and they're like, let's drive to the beach right now and watch the sunrise.
Because why not?
I'm a working woman. I cannot do
I
that.
had the day off. I was like, let's just go. Like, come
Daniel's
on.
like, come on. And then they
Come
get mad
on.
at me.
Come
Like
on,
it's
Kat.
my fault that I don't want to drive to the beach at 11:30 at
I would have
night.
drove. Like I was offering to drive. Like she didn't do anything. She could chill in the back. Like
If I'm a schedule, I need a schedule. I need a date, time, what time we're leaving, when we're
see,
getting
but
there. What are
even
we
then,
doing.
she'd be like,
Yeah, that's
I'm
what-
busy.
I'm so sorry.
That's something that I don't really like about Kat. is that
Oh.
She has to have a schedule.
How did this turn to me?
whoa.
I'm a type A type of person.
No,
That is-
it's just like.
and you must like it because you've been around 9 years. So
I don't mind it because now I pay attention to
Mm-hmm.
it, and I have to. If I know that I need to have certain schedule,
I
she
just
has
like to be
She needs to know
informed.
my work schedule. I'm gonna be.
I just
busy
wanna
from
be
this time
informed.
It's the Pisces in her.
it is the Pisces. I just want to be informed. I want to know what's coming at us.
I get it.
I just want to know what to prepare for.
I get it. But also, like, just live in the moment.
I can't.
Let's
That gives me
just-
anxiety.
I'm very much of like.
I'm like,
Figure it out.
no.
We'll look at what to do. Let's find something. to
If
do,
not,
something
hey,
new.
God will figure it out for me.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Just take the wheel.
God's plan. Okay.
Just driving there, just pass out. No, Cat would fucking throw in a panic.
But yeah, my car did get stuck in the beach.
Yeah, I
In the
remember
stand.
that.
We went to the dunes and we went too far up. And I don't have 4-wheel drive, and we got stuck. I think you and I pushed it out. Kat, you were in the driver's seat, I think. Yeah.
Well, yeah, not only that, it said it was high tide. So it said the tow truck said, okay, it's $300 just to pull you out. Okay, we were broke. It was $300
But if
to
I got on
pull
the
us out.
ocean,
It was
But
like
if
1,000 something.
but if
right?
the
I forgot
water
the
no, if the water got in it, it was like it's $900 or something
yeah, like
like
if
that.
my water got in the
If water
my-
got in there.
my car got in the ocean.
They were like, okay, so it went from 300 to 900. And when I tell you with high tide, the water was like 3 feet from us.
Literally, like right there.
We were like done. And then we were trying to we had nothing to get us out. So the guys were just trying to push us. and we were just like scrambling because we're like we're gonna get stuck here.
We pushed out the car. There we go.
Literally,
Yeah.
like trying to
How'd we
undig
get
the
out?
sand.
And I think we had like pizza boxes that we put under the tire to like
Yeah.
Give
the
it some
grip on
traction.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That
we did.
was-
We did. I remember that whole thing because you guys were like, "You're good. Go, keep going, keep going." I was like, "We're gonna get stuck."
I remember that.
And then you guys were like, "No, we're fine. We're fine."
Listen, we
Keep
were
going.
doing it. We were doing it for the plot, okay, for the memes.
It was a good night. We had a fire. Like, you know, it
We had
was
bonfire.
good.
We were vibing.
It was the day after my birthday. So, like,
Period.
Just great memories. We have a lot of great memories.
we do.
I love it.
So how did you meet Daniel, or when did you meet Daniel?
Okay, Daniel will never fucking say never. He, with the way that we're gonna get this shit down to the.
So
T
he
right
also does that with me too. So maybe he
So
just
he
doesn't
doesn't
know.
remember.
I know where we met, and I know where I met Kai. It was freshman year.
No, it wasn't.
So I remember seeing Daniel like 7th and 8th grade
Really?
at Glacier because he would always have the glasses with no lenses.
Stop the shit. That was my shit. That
was
the
his
style.
little trademark. That was, and then I
that's
think I
cute.
really became good friends with him freshman year. We had
Yes.
Mr. Dunn, we had Miss French.
I don't remember you in Mrs. French's class. I don't.
Dude, we were
I don't.
in
I
that
hated
class.
that class too. I hated that.
Oh, I hated that class too. I sucked at it.
Mr. Dunn though, that was funny.
Mhm.
That was
He was the one that would always fall asleep, right?
Yeah,
He was like fully asleep with the
yeah.
whole
He was,
class of
like
kids.
he's like a little dork.
and he would laugh. And then there was just like students, like we had a bunch of bad
That was a
students.
bad class. That was a bad class. Like they were like it was just bad. Like
Yeah.
oh my god.
There was times where the teacher would be asleep, and then someone from the back corner that would just chuck paper at him.
Yeah, like it was so bad. Like it's just
And then he would wake up and he'd be like, "Who threw that?"
stop because why did you do the exact face? Like oh my god.
Oh, hell no. Who threw that? Oh hell no.
Yeah,
Everyone's just like I don't know.
there was one time that he wanted
that ass
like
up.
to assert his dominance to all of us, so he was just like, "I dismiss you. The bell does it." And so he was barricading the door. And so all of us, we were like, fuck this dude. So we all shove him out the way. And he's just like, "No, I dismiss you. I
remember
dismiss
that.
you." And then he's just like, "Fine, go." After we already shoved him out.
We're already halfway out the door. He's like, okay, go. You're dismissed. He was something else. I don't know.
I don't know how the fuck he was a teacher.
I is he retired now? I would hope so.
Should
He's
be.
He was probably tenured.
kind of
Once you reach your tenure, you're
Most likely
good.
tenure, yeah.
Well, I don't know. It was just like, dude, like super unprofessional. I didn't learn shit in that class.
Honestly, I don't think I did either.
I don't even remember what assignments we even fucking did.
I don't
for
think
that
we had
class.
any. If we did, I probably didn't do them, but I passed. So
Mm-hmm.
high school, you know.
That's true.
So you guys met freshman year.
Yeah, it's freshman year. You sat behind me. You and Andrew,
Mm-hmm.
and I sat.
Oh, pretty.
Me, Andrew, was in that class as well. Who else? You had
Wow.
Jay, and you had.
that
There was
class.
a lot of people. Your friend Rob. Oh, my bad. I didn't know there was beef. Oh, okay.
What?
Okay,
Is
I thought
there?
you guys
I'm
said-
trying to put. It's been
No,
years. I'm
it
trying to
wasn't.
put a face
We were
to
having
it.
this discussion before you got here. He doesn't remember anyone from high school.
I wish I had that.
And that's valid. Like I
I wish I
mean,
had
No, and that's fair.
You
We've
know-
been graduated 5 years.
You
I need to
know
move
how,
on, but like,
disrespectful it is. Like when I already high school we were friends. Like you have a huge group of friends and stuff, and so like you know how disrespectful it is. Like when you see them and they completely ignore you or don't.
well, it
acknowledge
depends.
You.
Like, did you have a falling out, or like you just stopped talking?
There was
and
no
went your
falling
separate
out.
ways.
There was
Okay.
that's
no
what I'm saying. That's when it's weird because like I know you know me and I know you. So like, are we gonna smile and wave, or are we just gonna act like we don't see each other?
Yeah.
There
So a
was
lot
this-
of the time I'll just smile, and if they smile back, cool, and if not, then I'm like, okay,
I'm like, fuck that
noted.
bitch.
Yeah, noted.
There was this one time that Kat had told me to go into Target, and at the cashier, I knew who was working there, and I was like, okay, like me and her were cool, and like we talked, and fucking scans my shit. I pay, no conversation, no hi, no what are you doing? And I was just
Rude.
like, my bad, bro. I was like, hey, it is what it is. And you know what I think? I think it's because she thinks that she's so like high now.
I mean,
Yeah. And I was just like, okay, my bad. After those moments, like I started realizing, like, damn, like we were cool, but I guess we're not. So I think that's when I really had to realize, like, I know the people that are gonna be around me, know who care, like, one, like,
Yeah.
you're one of them, and like obviously Andrew, he's another, and it's
But
just
then
like,
I
Is he
think
even a baby?
yes,
Okay, I thought so
Yes.
because his sister posted a snap, and I was like, "Is that Andrew?" And I didn't
Mhm.
know, but good for him.
Yeah,
Congrats.
I'm happy for him.
I think it's weird too because social media like blurs those lines.
It does.
Like I know like the girl you were talking about at Target, I know her whole life. I know she moved out of state. I know what school she goes to. I know like everything.
Mhm.
But then I see her at Target and I'm like,
And that's also weird too. That's why like I like did like a purge on my Instagram. I was like, if I don't like talk to you or like if I'm like not friends with you, like I'm just gonna take you off. It's like I don't really care to see what's going on in your life. I don't really
Yeah.
care for you to see what's going on in my life. Like it's,
Mhm.
That's how I'm trying to be. The problem is I'm nosy. I
and
want to
get
know.
that. I get that.
I'm more different, like not nosy, but more of like, we were friends. You're on my Instagram because obviously I've known you for years, so I want to see everybody win.
Mhm.
I want to see them excel in life.
Facts.
Like I'll see like, okay, like, there's more to it behind the picture for sure.
Yeah.
But just to see like they're good and they're healthy, that's great.
Yeah. I mean, I have some, there's some people that I do have that I don't talk to, but that I was friends with, like, for a while. And I mean, I invited them to come out, like, to come celebrate my last night here, so I hope they come, like, all love,
Yeah.
I think that's all you can keep doing is like just inviting.
Yeah.
Like we
for
fell
sure.
off for a little bit. We started school. You were working. We like
Right.
summer happened.
Yeah.
But then we're like, okay, let's hang out.
And we all understand too, like life gets us all caught
Yeah.
up, and like it's just a whole bunch of fucking things going on, and life ain't easy for anybody.
And it really is not.
Yeah, so
Like, you have no idea what's going on in anyone's life. Like, it's crazy. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
everyone always has that silent battle that they're dealing with, and you just have to learn to fight through it, and learn to cope with the people around you, and surround yourself with people who have the same mentality and the same love and respect for one another.
That's facts.
hmm
Very facts.
Yeah.
So when did you meet Daniel? Raymond?
Oh, when did I meet Daniel?
I don't even. This I really don't remember. It was
I'm
some
like
night
2 minutes ago. We were talking about Ice Spice on the couch.
I think this is probably the most interaction we've had.
I think the time that I remember, I think you guys were barbecuing out here, and then it was, I think it was him and Vic were sitting in the kitchen, and then me and. But I remember that was the first time I ever seen him.
Mhm.
Is when that day.
Yeah.
And we were smoking all outside afterwards, like at night.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think you were also like at some. We like played Mario Kart in there. I think he was also. I think you
Yeah,
might have been
'cause I
there
had the
too.
thing right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm. For sure.
that was fun. Missed those nights.
Again, with the whole high school thing, the Instagram thing that we were just talking about. The other thing too, like why I don't get rid of people, like I'll get rid of the people who definitely like either talk shit on me, either like they just don't fuck with me, or I don't fuck with them no more type of thing, or we have a huge fallout. I'll get rid of them. But to everyone else, like I've lost so many friends, like they die at a young age, and unfortunately, like they stay forever young.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like I want to see everybody win and everybody succeed,
Mm-hmm.
because that's the only way that I'm able to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than what is that person doing, or how is that person, how, you know, like I feel bad not being involved in their life in that sort of sense, and seeing it through the screen. Like I feel like I can see just glimpses, and I think that's all that matters. Just because like you sit there and you think about, oh shit, like I wonder what if, so and so was still alive, and what he would accomplish, or they would have done, or just different things. You really sit there and you really think about, like, fuck, like, they won't experience how it is to do things on your own. They won't experience being able to go to school, having a family, all this other stuff.
No, yeah, it's crazy. Like I've lost, like I've never lost a friend, but like I've lost people that I've known, that I know now. I went to school with them, and you like think like, oh wow, like I am, like, and like, God only knows where they are. So it's like it's just crazy to think like,
Yeah.
I'm still here, I'm doing this, but it's like crazy to think that like this person isn't here anymore.
For sure.
You
And it makes you appreciative of the things that you got, because you just know, like, okay, unfortunately they're not able to do all these things, but since I'm doing it, you see it from a different perspective of, like, you know what, I got to take more
Yeah.
how can I say it, like gratitude of the stuff that I have.
Mhm.
It's just how I see it.
I respect that.
Yeah. So, is there a favorite memory of us that you can think of right off the bat?
There's like so many, like there's
Mhm.
literally so many just come fleshing at me, like so many nights that we've spent together.
Yeah.
Do you remember the nights at his mom's garage? When we had that one couch and there was like five of
Yes.
us, like five or six of us on that couch.
And we'd go to like
And it was
Save
freezing.
Mart. Yes, and we had so many blankets, but it was so fun. We watched
we were
so many
just in there.
movies on the Fire Stick.
Mhm.
It was fun. We'd like get pizza and then go to Save Mart and like buy hella
Pizza,
snacks.
wings, and just
We just grub.
Just vibing. Huh?
I don't know if I smoked then.
No, I don't think we did. I think we were just straight vibes.
hungry. Yeah.
We were just just hungry.
no, you know what? Yeah, you were.
Was I?
No,
Yeah.
because I don't think he was
Because that's why
smoking
we
by
got all this
himself.
stuff, because we had the munchies afterwards.
Maybe.
I wasn't.
You were.
I wasn't.
Oh no, you weren't. They were
My
My
trying.
mother-in-law listens to this. I don't know
That
what
was
you're
like
talking
what,
about.
like 2018, 2019?
Yeah, like
Had
right
to be
before,
too.
like
Yeah.
before the pandemic. Yeah,
Like,
probably
way
because we
before,
graduated.
2018.
It was like
Mhm.
2018, 2017, 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was a fun time. You still had your decorations up because you had a party too, so it was just
And all the lights were strung still.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was really fun.
Just great vibes, just to hang out like that. That whole thing, I remember just to have all you guys grouped up and just to spend time, and
Yeah.
we didn't have to do anything. Like I was definitely not into like, okay, let's go party. All right, let's go do
Uh-huh.
this. Like I don't
Yeah.
want like I was just so I want to be home. I want to be with you guys and bond with you guys and have a
Mhm.
great time. And other people do that by drinking and going out. More power to you guys. But for me, it was like, no, I want to be in a deeper level.
He was talking to you, Raymond, when he said that.
I love going out though, so like, you know.
You said that. She immediately just looked at me like.
No, you
"Damn."
said that, and he looked at me like he
I
was
like,
guilty.
what the- guilty of what?
He's like, I don't go
Hey,
out.
ain't nothing wrong with
Raymond,
drinking.
you're a party animal?
I'm a party animal? Hell no.
Well, I'm just asking. No,
Nah, ain't no party animal.
No?
Nah. What's so funny? No. Say it. Speak your
I
mind.
can't.
No.
I can't.
Speak
No,
your
I
mind.
can't. No, I can't.
Say it.
No, I lost it already. It's
No, you
gone.
didn't.
It's gone.
You know where it is.
Yeah.
It's gone. I put it away. It was an
Okay.
intrusive thought.
Intrusive.
That's cap.
Guess we'll never know, huh?
All right. So, tell me about the school that you're going to and where it's at and all this other stuff.
UC Irvine.
Okay.
It's in LA, Orange County.
Hmm.
It's a really good school. They have a really good stage management program.
Mm.
I'm gonna be booked and busy, like so booked, so busy.
That's good. Are you staying in the dorm?
No. I was guaranteed housing, but I didn't want a roommate,
Mhm.
so I got my own place.
Okay.
In the area, it's not specifically like in Irvine. It's just it's Orange County.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm excited for new opportunities in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
LA's big, so like
You're gonna kill it.
I'm gonna find work anywhere.
Yeah.
And I'll probably stay there, or like
That's
I don't think I'll move back to Fresno. I think once once I'm gone, I'm gone.
For
I'll
sure.
come back and visit, of course, but like I don't
Mhm.
think I'll ever live here again.
Yeah. I never saw you as like being here. I always saw you.
Me
you know where,
either.
you know where I pictured you? To be honest with
Where?
you, like San Diego.
Okay, funny that you mentioned that because UC San Diego was like my dream school. Like I
Mhm.
had an interview. I had 2 interviews with them.
Mm.
They both went really well. And I was like, I'm gonna get in. Like I know I'm gonna get in. And they only take 3 stage managers. So I was like, I'm gonna get in. I know I'm gonna get in. Unfortunately, they stopped taking MFA applicants like in stage management, directing, maybe like some design, just because some stuff in the department didn't line up.
Yeah, fuck them. They're
So
lost.
like
They're lost.
they were just like, we're not taking applicants right now, but
Mhm.
like you're a great candidate and we hope to see you in the future.
Mm.
And I was like so bummed because I was like, damn. But then UC Irvine came and I got in, so
good.
I
Mm.
took it.
That's cool.
But no, I can see myself in San Diego. I'd probably find some work down there.
Mhm.
I don't know if I'd live there. It's a little bit more expensive than LA, or it might honestly be the same thing. But
Yeah,
I don't know. LA's closer to home.
for sure. I mean, you're not that far.
No,
Mm.
4 hours,
Mhm.
no big deal.
And what career is it that you're exactly pursuing? Is there anything that pinpoints like, is it like what's called like theoretical? Or is it like
Theatrical?
movies, or is it like
No, yeah, this
TV
is this is
shows?
theatrical.
Okay.
Full on theater. So it's theater arts,
Mhm.
and then that's my bachelor's is in, and then my MFA is theater arts, but it's an emphasis in stage management.
Mhm.
So I'm strictly doing everything that a stage manager does. Like,
Gotcha,
that's what I'm
gotcha.
sticking to. I would love to work in TV though, or like write on like a TV show or something,
Mhm.
like a comedy show. Would love to do that. They do have stage managers, but it's like a lot different than what is expected in theater than it is in TV and like movies.
But I'm pretty sure you can adapt to it.
Oh, of
really
course,
easy.
of course, yeah. It's a lot of the same like type of work, but it's like different. It's like a different way of doing things, and you know, you're needed for different things. So.
For sure. Yeah, that's.
But it's
pretty
full on
dope.
theater.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah.
Damn.
That's
Can you
dope.
imagine those guys that whole little thing? He's like, all right, guys, start a new scene, action. He goes, cut. I'm like,
Directors, yeah.
I would get discouraged by that. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, we're over here like, you planned what you're gonna say on the little camera. You're like, all right, whew, I'm ready. He's like, all right, guys, this is another episode of this, and action. He goes, cut. I didn't say it.
I'll be like, I didn't even get to say it. The way I ran.
Somebody else to do this. Yeah.
Oh,
That's dope, though. Congratulations on your new
Thank you.
and
Thank
everything you're
you.
gonna do. And
mhm.
it'd be a fun journey. It'd be a fun journey.
Oh, it'll be fun.
sure.
It's gonna be a fun 3 years.
Mhm.
It's a 3-year program, and then my life. After that, that's what I'm gonna do.
That's dope. Is it an apartment? Is it like a condo?
It's a townhouse, but it's like an apartment. It's like a
Gotcha.
little 1 bedroom, one
Mhm.
bath. You know.
That's dope. And you're taking the SUV? You're taking the.
No, I'm taking my mom's car.
Oh, okay, that's
Throw all
cool.
that gas?
I was
No,
like,
I
okay.
could never. I could never.
I
no.
was like, good luck finding parking for that big old Tahoe.
Girl, I know, big old bus and shit. No. Yeah, I'm taking my mom's car. It's a smaller, it's a RAV4, so it's
Okay.
it's a sunroof. It's like so me.
Mhm.
It's black. Like, you know, it's not brown. I hate that brown color. I hate it so
Then the
bad.
next time we see Daniel, he's gonna wear sunglasses, like LA vibe. He's gonna be all.
Stop. I'm gonna be an LA boy.
Daniel already like emulates that energy, so I can see it.
It's funny. I had someone who told me like, oh, like I can't see you in LA. Bitch, I'm here now. So
Surprise!
That's dope. That's good.
yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see that. I'm excited
I
to go
know,
visit.
we're gonna
Yeah,
have to
you
go.
need to come when you go visit Aunt Mala and Perry.
I was gonna say that.
Like you can come. They're
You can schedule dinner
It's
with
a
Aunt
little
Paula and
ways
Mary.
from where I am, so you guys can definitely stay the night.
It doesn't really
It'll be
matter.
fine.
We'll
drive.
figure it
We
out.
drive.
It's like 45 minutes to an hour.
Even if we could just spend a weekend with you or something.
No,
Do-
please.
And just explore.
Yeah.
it.
Stay
or
with
when you have
me.
your plays, invite
Yes,
us. We'll go
please
see
stay
a
with
play.
me, please.
See
We'll
a play.
plan.
I would
We'll
love
plan.
that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. And
That's
then we'll go to
dope.
Disneyland.
I don't know about Disneyland.
Okay, you hate
I am
me.
close to Disneyland though. I'm close.
Okay.
Anaheim is like next door.
So we can go to Disneyland.
We'll see.
What you got against Disneyland?
I love Disney, but like I it's like too much. Like I feel like it's like one of those things where it's just like y'all are like too hyped for something. I don't know. Like
I
don't
feel
come for me,
attacked.
Disney fans.
No, it's okay.
I love Disney though. Like I love. I think it's just Disneyland. It's just too much. I don't know.
No, I get excited just because, like,
And it's expensive. Like
but like for me, it's just like I always make money for the trip
I get it.
because, like, I tell this to everybody. I've never was fortunate to have that, and now that I have that, like, I feel like I can enjoy myself. I can. It's my time to be, out and about in LA to plan a whole trip about it. All right, we're gonna do this in LA before we go to Disney.
And then my aunts live there. My aunts have lived there for like 10,
Yeah.
12 years. So we have a place to stay. We can like
Right.
hang out with it.
It's
like
perfect.
It's like a 2-for-1. Yeah, we hang out with my aunts one day. We go to Disneyland the next. We like go out one day. Like it works out too. So we see my aunts pretty
And it's
often.
just like I can never get enough of it. I enjoy it. Love the lights. Love even just seeing just people walk around. I can literally just go and sit on the bench if they pay.
People watch.
Yeah,
I love people watching.
we
I
love
like,
people
making up
watching.
little stories and shit.
Mhm.
It's the best.
We
It's-
love people
it's
watching.
great.
Do you ever get like that, bro?
You what?
Where you like sit there
Spaced
and
out.
like You space out all the time,
Oh,
but
yeah.
but like, do you see like other person, like you see a random person, you're just like, I wonder what their life story
Like,
is.
look at there goes little Timmy and Stacy walking into the
I
store.
wouldn't doubt it. Get me high and take me to that park. Best believe I'll be running scenarios. Be
Yeah.
like, yeah.
No,
that
but
person
even
right
like
there.
in Disneyland, there's all kinds of different people and like all different ages. Like me and Martin just sit there and just like get a snack. We're just in there chilling, just watching
I know,
people.
you're
Like,
like, whoa, there's like so
yeah,
many people.
and they're like so everyone's so different, but they're all in like have the Mickey ears and wearing like we're all in
Yeah.
line. Like
They're just having a good time, you know.
for real. I'm like interesting.
But you see more adults than kids.
You do. It brings out the inner child in them.
Never been there.
Every time you
I
say
wouldn't-
that, bro, it's just I just want to slap the shit out of you. Because every time I try to take you, you're just like, no, man, I ain't going.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm like never been a big fan of amusement parks. I guess I don't know. I mean, I went to Six Flags.
I'm not either. But if I paid the tickets, I'm getting
That's the
on.
thing though. Like, I'd rather just spend the money on like a little trip somewhere, like a day trip or something.
Fucking- like California Adventures can't do it. Can't fucking do any of the rides, but I paid the tickets.
No,
I'm
and then
like,
we're
oh.
like we don't like roller coasters. We don't like roller coasters.
I don't
no,
mind them.
but like we went recently with a trip with what?
A trip with your
We
family.
went on a trip with my dad.
Uh huh.
Like last Halloween time. It was like Halloween day. We were there.
Best trip ever.
And Martin bought the ticket for California Adventures. We did like a day in Disney and a day in California Adventures. And I'm not a roller coaster person. Like if it gets too fast, if the ride goes too fast, I'm off there. Get me off. But my dad doesn't like heights either. And my dad and Martin were like, oh, if you get on the Incredicoaster, I'll get on the Incredicoaster. That shit goes upside down.
Oh hell.
So then there, Martin and my dad go sitting right next to each other on the freaking thing, holding it. But dude, I was trying to take a picture because you couldn't pay me to get on that. I was trying to take a picture and both their eyes were closed
The
and they
whole
looked
time I
high
was
as
telling
hell.
myself, I paid these tickets. I paid these tickets. I was like, ah.
I can't go upside down. I can go like high up and like fall down, but like going upside down, no.
It's just for me. I've always said it. I'm just the biggest pussy for rides. That's it. Plain and simple. Like I really can't do them. Six Flags, it's a no go. Fucking
You
can't.
didn't go to Grand Night?
No.
I did. It was.
Me
it was
neither.
fun. You didn't
Yeah.
go?
No, I'm scared of. Why would I go?
I can't do roller
I wish
coasters.
we would have went to Disney, like, but you know, someone
No.
fucked that up for everybody.
Literally, and then 2 years later, my sister got to go to
I
Disney.
don't know, just someone from the year before.
Well,
years
no, they
before.
said that our class was year 3 of a 5-year ban because they caught students having sexual intercourses on Disneyland property.
Why are you guys fucking in Disney?
So Central got
What
banned.
romantic way? Who the fuck lost their V card?
So
at
Central got
Disneyland?
banned for 5 years. So like my sister was two classes after me, and she was able to go to Disneyland because
why?
because they got
get a
caught,
room.
I guess, having sexual intercourse. I don't know if it was on. I think it was, if I remember right, and these are just rumors, so I'm not sure. But
It was probably
It- bus on Disney property,
On the bus?
or like I don't know if
They
it
were
was.
inside the bus.
repeat
I
that. Repeat
think.
that. Say that again.
Oh wait. No, I don't actually. I don't want to like say this because I don't know who listens, so I don't want to say anything. I'll
No,
tell you guys
say
after
it.
this.
Say it.
Hey, it's
No.
fair game from here on out.
Yeah, say
Fair
it.
game.
No.
Yeah, it's just all it is just you say whatever you want, and I'll cut it out. It doesn't matter.
No.
Just to keep
okay.
the conversation going.
No, I don't know. I don't know who the other person was, but when we were on our way to Six Flags, I guess like someone was giving another guy, some girl was giving a guy a BJ, like on the bus.
Wow.
I think I heard that too.
Yeah.
We all.
Full of heads, just in the back, just,
You know,
just. And it was
Like,
like, yo,
2000 and shit. Like, damn, that could never be me.
They must have been masters at it, bro. You know how quiet that dude had
Yeah,
to
for
be?
me, it's like,
And that girl too?
that motherfucker must have put the blanket set.
Boy was strapped to the seatbelt just
how did, but like, how did no one see like the head bob or anything? Like, I don't know.
No, I'm sure she had her friends. I'm sure she had her friends on guard, just watching.
That's
They
just
sat
wild,
next to
too.
them and like in front.
But you have that friend where your friend's like gonna do some questionable activity, and you're like, I'm just gonna stand guard. No,
no.
if Ramon was doing some fuckboy shit, you wouldn't be on guard for him.
I'd have been like, bro, don't put that in your mouth.
No,
I was like, no.
no, I'm saying like in general.
Hey, suck a dick, bitch. Fuck out of here with all that bullshit. Oh, hell no. Miss me with that shit, bro.
That's the wrong hole.
I'm trying to help you out. Guess I'm cock blocking, huh?
I'm just saying, girls girls are girls. They're gonna do whatever they'll be
Yeah,
on
that
guard.
has to be a girl code type of thing. I don't think for guys.
Bro, it's like when your friend gets too drunk, they want to be out there dance. Just let them dance, dude, and
Yeah,
make
let
sure
them
they're
dance out
good.
the alcohol. For
Make sure they're good. They gotta throw up, take them outside, throw up, bring them back in, act like we're good. Like
Don't
just-
throw up. I mean, I throw up, but like not out. Like when I'm at home, yeah. When I get home, but I can't.
Yeah, no.
No.
Have you thrown it? You've
No,
thrown
I don't
up.
think so.
Yeah.
When?
Your 21st.
You were out there, or like you were at your house?
No, I was at my house.
Yeah. Their house.
Yeah, no, I was.
Yeah, you threw
Usually I don't throw up though. I'm pretty proud about that. Usually I don't throw up, and I haven't really gotten a hangover. I've only gotten one hangover my whole life, and that was from my grandpa Joe. And he
Love
was
that.
we were going shot for shot, and we were like 13 shots or something like that. And he
Damn.
was still standing.
Like back to back.
Yes. And then he walked
Whoa.
me out the next day, and he was like a pimp, like woke up fine. Woke up fine. And he walked me out, and he was like, "Are you good?" No. We went to McDonald's
no.
before we went home, and I smelled the McDonald's. I was throwing that shit up.
Yeah.
That was my only hangover though. After that, thankfully,
Mm.
my mom didn't start getting hangovers either until she was older. So I think I'm just gonna get as drunk as I can now until I get too old, and then
I love that.
The hangover feeling?
No.
Oh.
I love that for
Oh, I was
cat.
about to
Like
say.
Oh,
no, I hate being hungover. Oh my god, I hate it. It's the worst thing ever. Especially having to go into work after that too. Like, bitch.
Thankfully, I've never experienced that.
You should.
I've gotten drunk like before, but never experienced that hangover. I've never thrown up either.
but I think you're pretty good at like cutting off. Like
Okay.
you know when you're there, and then
Sure.
you're like, I'm good.
I don't drink now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think you're pretty good at like,
Yeah.
nah.
Ramo, what about you?
Oh, the guys you came the day you guys came home for my birthday, you guys sent me to work with leaned out.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that day?
I sent you to work leaned out.
Yeah, we took
man.
lean on my birthday because remember I was working at Table Mountain for
Lean.
Greenskeeper.
Wait, that was last year, huh?
No.
Or this year? Was that
It was
this
2
year?
years ago.
It was 2 years ago.
Oh, I remember being
'Cause I
this
was
year, and
he
his
was working
mom.
at the casino.
Yeah, they
Oh.
all came over and I seen they had a bottle of Patron.
Yes.
And they also had
remember.
the bottle of lean.
Yes.
And he was just like, I went to the restroom, came back, noticed the cup. I was like, took it, and I was just gone.
Mm-hmm.
Woke up like 3 a.m, still high as hell. Drove to work, hella paranoid. Got there, and I was. Cause
That
like,
was
we
not
were
the
half-
first time you drove to
Whoa.
work like that, though.
Huh?
That was not the first time you've
Hold
driven.
on,
like
that's too much vital information to go like that, bro. Hey, you already know what kind of listeners we got out there. You can't be doing that. They gonna fuck around and pull me over and be like, "Hey, you that guy that's on lean all the time?" Huh? Nah, that's not me.
Well, you've been saying it since like episode 1.
Okay, see, but I don't do that. No
That
more.
has nothing to do
I don't
with
do that
it.
no more.
Lean is like that's promethazine, right?
it's-
It's the purple one.
So
Isn't it? Or-
you know, yeah, like yeah, you're talking about that. But the way that we're talking about it, and we've always categorized it, is cannabis lean. So have you
What's
ever had it?
cannabis lean?
It's
You've
weed.
never had cannabis lean?
It's wheat syrup.
I've
Yeah,
never had
see,
it, but I've
let
seen
me-
it hit
let
people.
me tell you that shit. God damn. Hey,
It's like
I
a-
talked to
I
You
you.
put that like on a
It's
blunt or
actually
something.
had
It's
it.
a super
actually have it.
concentrated, like
Stop.
I actually have it, dead ass.
That
they give you a
shit-
measuring cup and everything. Like you have to be like
That-
specific
Wait,
with
they
it.
give you a
can,
what?
So
A
you can
measuring
mix
cup.
it. If you can either take it like a straight shot, just syrup, or you can mix it in your drink like a Coke or Sprite. Kind of like lean. Like
Can you like put it like on a blunt or something? Like like I've lined a blunt before with like
yes,
promethazine in.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Wait a minute, you've done what?
like you line it like with like
Or like a Coke
promethazine,
line.
Mhm.
like to let it stick.
Yeah,
and you
that's not what
obviously
it.
lick
That's not what I
so
heard.
you
That's why I
put
was
it
like,
on-
what?
Nah, if you try to talk to God, take that. Trust me, I've done talked to God like 5 or 6 times already.
What?
The first time that I had bought it, I had showed the guys and I was just like, bro, like I've never seen it. And then I took it just for shits and gigs. And this was before this party that we were gonna do. And man, I was looking at the TV just laughing the entire time.
Shit wasn't even funny. It was
Shit
just-
was not funny. I don't
laughing.
even know what the fuck I was watching.
Commercial breaks and shit. Was laughing at he was laughing at a Downy commercial.
And I told Kat, I was just like, dude, I'm just so gone. She was just like, what you have? I was just like, just the syrup. I was like, I didn't have that much. She was just like, your eyes are bloodshot red. You were like, I was like, yeah, I was gone. And then I just felt it was like the very first time you actually got high. That's what it felt like. The very first time.
Yeah, that shit's strong.
You were numb. Like my fingers were so numb.
Yeah.
Like I was just like,
Really?
I was just so gone, bro.
That's crazy that you say that because I've never had like a super high experience. Like I mean, I've done shrooms. I won't do them anymore, but
Mhm.
like I never got that high. Like I was always like, oh, I'm gonna trip out and shit. Like I've never had that feeling.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, no,
know,
that
it's
one that
weird.
got me. Yeah, I think
I might have to get some of this weed lean, cannabis lean, because
I'll show you. I'll show you. I got it
artistry.
aside.
Where do you get it? Oh, you gotta see. That's a push.
I think you can get it anywhere.
It's for the vibes, bro. It's for the vibes.
Yeah, you can literally get it anywhere, and you put it in drinks. You can. They took it as shots too.
Spike a drink at your party or something.
But have that motherfucker like,
Everyone's gonna be on lean. Like, this is good. What's in it?
Oh no, just keep
All
drinking.
vibes. Yeah.
damn, about to have the whole party.
Can you imagine you have that big bowl and you don't know how to properly measure it, so you just.
Like, no, that's fine. Just put the whole bottle in there. You know,
I think that's enough punch. Just stir.
That shit.
a dash.
It's red now. It's a different color. Just all.
It turns blue like blueberry.
God damn. Yeah, they in for a trip of their life. That shit ain't no joke. I'll never do that shit ever again.
You say that, bro, and you continue to talk about it.
I
It
wouldn't, do,
haunts you.
I wouldn't do that ever again.
Probably sleep next to it.
Sleep next to it.
Thirsty.
And
Wake up.
with a little Sunny D bottle. Get the little cup. Start pouring it.
Yeah, you were weird for that one.
I was ready for that one.
Yeah, like I would Sprite,
Sprite.
a Coke, something like that. But Sunny D, like an
Kind of
orange
weird.
juice.
Was it in the
That
morning?
shit, no, it was at night. That shit hit though. That shit hit.
That somehow makes it even worse.
I was just trying to sleep. That's it.
Did you sleep,
100%. I knocked the fuck out. I knocked the
bro? Can I tell him about the time that you woke up and I thought you were sober and you were like, "Yeah, I'm good."
What? And he was high as fuck.
He was high as shit, and we had one of those nights with the guys, and just he couldn't drive. He couldn't go home. He got super fucked up that I was just like, "You're not driving, bro. Like, you spend the night at my house." Spends the night, and he's like, "Bro, I gotta wake up hella early. I gotta take my." And I was just like, "Okay, like, don't worry." Like, so then we get up hella early in the morning, and I look at him. I'm like, "You're good, right?" He was just like, "Bro, I'm sober. I don't feel nothing." And he gets up and he's like, does a number 4, perfect, like stance. And I was just like, his eyes aren't bloodshot. He's good. Walks outside, and I'm pretty sure it was like the air hit him.
The sun red. Oh, my eyes just bloodshot red. I'm like, yeah.
I'm so high.
I was going on the third lane going 40 miles per hour. Everybody was looking at me, and I was just like,
Stop, not 40 miles per hour.
on the third lane, I was going 40 miles per hour. Everybody was just passing me and not even looking at me, so I'd step
I'm
on
surprised
it.
you didn't get stopped. So there was
He
no cops
called
out
me. He
there.
was just like, "Dude, you're never gonna believe what happened." I'm like, "What's going on?" Like, I thought it barely been like an hour since he left my house. I'm still high as hell, man. And I was just like, "What the fuck you mean?"
Oh hell!
He was just like, "I can't even drive, bro."
No, I
And-
couldn't. That
Where
wasn't
am
even. That wasn't even like the only time needed. But that shit was. Yeah, no. I
He's like, I'm not even going the right way. Like, I
Like, imagine. Hell,
forgot
no.
where I live.
That shit-
I was trying to think of a question about high school about folk, but I can't.
Well, you guys keep talking about folk. What are you guys talking about? What's folk?
So folk is folclórico. It's a Hispanic region or Hispanic heritage dances, a folklore. I can't fucking speak. I'm sorry. Can you explain it?
Yeah,
sorry.
it's Mexican folklore dance. It's a style of dancing.
That's what I was trying to say.
It was a fun time. I did it for like 7 years.
You did it for a while.
7, 8 years. We did it in high school together. Well, junior and senior year.
Mhm.
I think sophomore year we had different classes.
Yeah, sophomore year, you were.
I was
did
in
you
fifth
do-
block, I think,
Yeah,
and
you
you
were
were
in
in
fifth.
seventh,
Mhm.
right?
I was
Yeah.
in 7th. Yeah, and then wasn't until junior year we all had the advanced. Was it the advanced class?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
then I think I
That was
had
like the
2
first
other
year that they
classes.
did like the advanced class. And,
We were in an advanced class and a beginner class. Were we in the
Yes.
same ones?
I
Same
think that
team?
was senior year. We were in the same one.
Same,
Or maybe junior year?
senior year, I think we had all 3 because I had.
I
three.
definitely had all three. I had beginner,
I think
intermediate.
we
and
had.
advanced.
I think we were in the same class
Yeah.
that whole time. But yeah, we had great moments. I had.
Those are fun. Those are fun times. Like the performances that we had, and we had to go like show offs. We went to Warner's and like little field trips. And
I'm never gonna forget the performances. I get so much nostalgia seeing people perform it on stage.
Daniel has them all on CD.
I don't know if I have them all, but I do have a couple of DVDs of the shows.
Even the end of the year show. Our
Yeah,
senior
I think
year,
I think I have that one.
I would
think,
love to watch that one. Now that one, I danced all except one region. How many
Yeah.
were there? Is there 11?
Then there was like, yeah,
So I danced 10 of
Maybe.
them,
Mhm.
and except for one.
yeah.
No, and then Martin was notorious for his pants ripping. Like he'd start dancing and his pants would
And
just
Nayeli,
rip.
your
Nayeli.
first, I remember that. I was in the crowd and I was like, "Where'd that guy go?" And then they were like, "His pants ripped," and I was like, "What?"
He'd always be like, "Oh, this ripped or this ripped." I was like, "Bro, what are
That
you doing?"
and it'd always be like my hat coming off because my head is big as shit. Like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, the hats was definitely a big situation, because like I never was able to find my size.
I think we like fought. We had to fight for hats.
No, you didn't have to fight with me. You had to fight with somebody else. Because like I was
Martin's
just-
like, "My head's not that big."
Actually, I think it was Ronaldo.
Yes, it
I
was
think
Ronaldo.
Miss G was like, "Yeah, you and Ronaldo
because
have big heads."
You guys had
Really?
the same size head. Yeah.
Excuse me.
I remember when I remember when we first got the Noche Slan hats in. I was like, Miss G, I need to find my hat. Like, I need to find the one that fits me. She goes, "Go ahead." And I was like, "Okay." And I looked through them all, and I was like, "This one fits." And I put my fucking name on it with tape.
The Vena Cruz hat, bro, was so small.
I hated those. Like, it's like a little triangle. Like, you know what costume I hated was my Jarabe Pateño costume, my little solo I did with Vane. I hated it. Like, those
Yeah?
pants were so ugly. They were like thick and warm, like wool. Like, I hated it. It was so hot.
Oh,
It was
God.
gross. I
I
hated that.
forgot which one was it that I really hated, and I was like, I can't dance in them.
There's another one.
I
have to
forget
think.
which one it was, but
I love my Chihuahua costume. I bought my Chihuahua costume. Like, Miss G was like, "I'm getting new costumes. Like, I'm selling them." I was like, "Oh, I want it." And I have my jacket in my closet. Like, it's literally there, the one that I wore.
Well, didn't you did the? I forgot what region it was, but the ones with the swords.
No, he did.
Oh, you didn't do that one?
I never. Like, I think I did a little bit of it when I was like younger, but like I didn't do it. Like when
I thought you did it in high school. I know that you did it for sure.
Yeah, he did.
But I
it.
thought you guys did it together.
No.
no, we did it. I remember practicing, and one time that we were practicing, we were doing it through our legs, the machetes, and Angel Vargas was going like hard, and then when we smacked it together, when we were practicing smacking the swords together, he smacked mine so hard the fucking thing broke
Oh,
completely
wow.
off, the blade completely. I was just like, shit.
Yeah.
I
I think I remember Miss G talking about that.
Yeah,
I
and-
think you guys like got cut a couple times. Like, obviously.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, even when we had to like throw it and try to catch it, even though she tried to stall it and make sure like no one could get hurt.
Well, I remember that you guys were practicing with like bamboo sticks at first. Like they had to perfect it.
But then like you guys were like the last people to do that, like to use the actual machetes, because then they had to use wood ones because the principal he was
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's not safe. Like, we need to use the wood ones.
No, it really wasn't, because there's times that we would practice, and when we would do the squats,
Yeah.
and then we had there was times that when I would bring it down to my like left thigh, it would get caught on my pants, my shorts, and then we.
Imagine, and you're like, presses off. Like, that's scary. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know. I've always loved Nayeli though. Nayeli Mestizo. It's so great. It's very intricate though and tough.
My favorite one had to be what's it called? Revolution.
Oh, I love
That
Revolution.
one was my favorite one.
It was a fun little mix of songs. I did it for Day of the Dead. I think it was senior year. My senior year. Our senior year.
I'm never gonna forget. I feel like this one was iconic for us. Nuevo Leon.
Oh yeah, that was
With the
so fun. That was so fun.
That one always stayed.
Yeah.
That one for sure. And I think at the time I felt like it was so overplayed. We danced it every.
We definitely
fucking
did,
time.
and I almost wish that we didn't do it for our senior project, but what? Oh,
Just hitting the mic to be annoying.
in your ear.
Yeah, literally, it's in my ear, and he knew it because he was hitting the mic and then looking at me, waiting to get a reaction.
Quit hitting the mic. The listeners are listening to it too.
They're like, what
My
is that
fault,
tapping?
my
noise?
fault.
No, but I love Noble Noon. I think that was a fun little
I
time.
love the costumes for the
Yeah.
guys. The girls,
I didn't like the colored skirts. I wish she would have just stuck to tradition. Like,
mhm.
stop trying to be different. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes different isn't good. Like,
She
tradition
always
is
tried to
classic.
do different things.
And
her own
and some
way.
things worked. Like, it really did work. Like, yeah, but that didn't. I didn't like it.
She's
They were
still holding
pretty.
that program down though.
Oh, of
Good.
course.
She's
Props to
still
her.
holding it down.
She's a great instructor. Don't get me
I
wrong.
love her. I miss her. I loved that time. Yeah, she was really great.
It was just I didn't like the fact that when we would try to give our input as dancers, since we were already used to like, she would not allow it. We'd be like, hey, what if we did this instead of that? She'd be like, I'm the teacher here. And she would get like snappy with us, and we'd be like, well, I'm sorry, then we won't say anything.
Yeah.
And like it was just like we're kind of the dancers. Like we can help you come up with the idea of how we can do the choreography a little bit better, whatever it is. And like I think there was one time that she had the choreography the exact same thing for most of the regions, and I was just like, we're doing this. in
Like
this
it's
region.
been done. Like let's do something different. Yeah. No, I agree. I think it's just a setting though that we're in. Like we're high school students. She has her degree. So,
Yeah,
but
that's true.
I remember those times.
The favoritism with the solos. You remember that?
I do. I mean, I got a solo, so
I was gonna say Daniel was the favorite.
I honestly, I think I was. Yeah, but
No, but I'm saying that because we all got solos. All the guys did. I got one. You had one. Everybody, all the
Yes.
guys did.
yeah,
But the girls is what I was referring to.
yeah.
And like, I was like, there were so many girls in the classroom. Like, a lot of them deserved the chance also.
Yeah,
But just to know,
it was always the same people and stuff. Yeah, and that's how it is. Anywhere.
yeah, that's true. I miss it, but then I don't. I don't miss the drama. Hated the fucking drama. I hate,
There's a lot more drama than there should have been. I feel like if that wasn't a factor, I think everything would have been really fun and it would have elevated the greatness a lot more.
I
But
feel like just a lot of the drama just kind of ruined a lot of the memories that we had.
it did.
I feel like the performances are the only thing that I really loved about it because that's when we were like all together. All the guys were like, hey, "Can you help me grab this? Hey, can you help me change it?" Because we were constantly changing costumes.
Yeah,
Constantly.
I hated that. I hated the dressing room because my shit would go missing. Like someone was in the same room and they took my shit. I'm like, who the fuck is taking my shit? I laid this shit up for a reason. Why are you doing this? I remember,
We
and
had designated corners,
it was so annoying.
like where our
It was
stuff
so
is gonna
annoying.
be. I think the last end of the year show, I had like a whole rack of my stuff that was like, no one's touching my rack. Like, cause I was like, everything's already organized,
Right.
like to how I have it. Especially with the hats. Hated when people took my hat because it was just so hard to find my fucking hat. And I knew for a fact I couldn't fit in Daniel's or Ronaldo's because when I would put their hats, their hats automatically would go. Like it would just fall, and I was just like, no. Like I know where my hat is, and I would try to. Sometimes I would put like a little sticker or like tape
Yeah.
to know which one is.
But even
mine.
then, like people would just still take your shit, and it's like, why? Like, don't fuck me up because you lost your shit. Like, you know what I mean? I think she had someone run to the room and go get a hat, but I was like, this doesn't fit me, and she's like, oh well, like you have to go on. I'm like,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Was there ever a time that you remember that irritated you in the dance? Like we were like, fuck, we fucked this up, and you wish that you were able to fix it at the moment?
I don't know. It's been so long. I mean, when I look at some videos, I'm like, oh shit, I could have done this better or something. I don't know. I feel like we always kind of like did something wrong. Like it wasn't always like up to par with for her. I don't know.
Yeah, no, definitely that for sure. But one that stood out for me was the senior project. I was just like, this was a fucking disaster.
Yes. And I'm not gonna lie, like I felt like I was really the only one who was like really like committed to doing it and like executing it. Like it was crazy. Like I don't know if you remember, but like that last like week we had of like to choreograph everything. Like
Yeah.
the other two like went to go do other stuff because like prom
Yeah.
was that weekend. I understand that's fine, it's prom, but it's like
Fuck
you
outta
have
here with that.
responsibilities to
Yeah.
do. And I remember she was like, "Well, we like this is be choreographed. Like you guys have 1 week till the show. Like it needs to be done." And she's like, "Just choreograph the show." And I was like, "Okay," and I did, and I finished it, and like they were pissed, but I'm just like, "You went to go
No,
do
I
stuff."
think I
other stuff."
remember
Like,
that. I remember there was times where we had to stay after school to learn the whole thing.
Oh, for sure.
And like did we learn it all in 1 week? We did, right?
Like
whole
choreography. Yeah,
choreography, yeah.
choreography. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like 3 days.
Yeah, we learned that 3 days.
3 days.
3 days to learn how to choreograph the entire thing.
God
Threw us on
damn.
stage.
They were like focused on all the wrong things.
Yes.
Like they were focused a lot of like of the style and the way of like the dance, and that's fine. But it's like let's choreograph this because then we're just standing in place the whole time.
For sure. Yeah, and I hated that, and it was just a big waste of time sometimes with that. Cause
I
was just
agree.
like, come on now, man. Like we have to stay after school. We have
Mm-hmm.
obviously this isn't the only class we got to focus on. We got all
Right.
these other projects.
And
we
just
were
life
seeing-
in general. You know what I mean? Like people
Yeah.
have things to do, and I hated that. I hated like I felt like I was wasting people's time. I don't know. I feel like it could have all been done differently.
Yeah, for sure. And like, I remember I was just so exhausted and so gassed out after all these other performances leading up to the senior one, and I was
Yeah,
just
because we like I think we closed the
fuck.
show. I think we
Yeah.
closed the show, and we were all exhausted. But like,
like, yeah, and we were like, dude, like, hold on, we can't even get a break.
no, I know.
There was me and you were changing at the exact same time, just trying to like,
Yup.
all right, give me a water bottle,
Yup.
like, ASAP, like.
I think I had a banana back there where I was like, I just need a snack on something, so I have something in me.
Always have a banana. Helps out the potassium. Cat hates when I say that. Potassium. I'm like, you're afraid of potassium?
You don't like bananas?
No, I don't like bananas. I don't mind the way you say potassium. I think it's funny, but he just says it.
Potassium?
I'll get a cramp in my thigh, and he's like, "You need potassium."
No, you do need it. That's
I know
it
that's what you
means.
need, but like I don't have it right now, so it does nothing for my cramp.
Who's just letting you know, like, hey, get some potassium.
Yeah, but it's like I'm walking around like with a limp because I have a cramp in my thigh on my calf. He's like, "Eat a banana." I'm like, what the hell?
Because we just have bananas lying around.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Chugs one at you like Fruit Ninja, like throwing shit at you.
The other day I saw, speaking about bananas, the other day I saw somebody grab the banana, and you know how you normally eat a banana, you peel it and stuff.
Yeah.
Grabbed it.
No, you
Straight,
did not. With the skin and everything?
Yes.
That's
It
disgusting.
was on iCarly.
Yes, I caught it.
That's gross.
And I was just like, there's no way in
Was it
hell
T-Bone's character?
that they-
No, it's Freddie and his girlfriend.
Oh.
This is the reboot one.
Oh, it's the you guys are watching that
Yeah, we're
early.
watching the
You guys
reboot.
like it?
Yeah. I did.
Yeah, it gives the same vibe as the original
Does
one,
it?
which is good.
It's not the same without Jeanette.
No, it's
Yeah.
definitely not the same, but it gives the same vibes. Like you get the
Okay,
same.
I
cute.
just like seeing it just because, like I told Kat, I was like, I wish that all the shows that we saw as like we grew up,
Mm-hmm.
I wish they continued it as an adult version. Like this, like the whole thing with iCarly. Like,
Yeah.
could you imagine like the sweet life of Zach and Cody?
You know what I want? I want That's So Raven,
That's
but like not with her kids.
Wait,
I want her
there
like
is one.
no, not with her kids. I want like the 20s figuring it out.
Yeah.
I want her trying to figure it
Well,
out.
and that's what Lizzie McGuire was supposed to be, the reboot. But like Disney scrapped it because they were like, no, this is too mature for our content. But I'm like, the
But
shit
your
that you have
content is
now,
literally us. So.
like,
Yeah.
and like it, like I don't know.
I want I want Wizard of Waverly Place.
But then again, like we're not their audience anymore.
I am.
That's
The
true.
heck?
You know what I mean? Like,
But what's
It's me.
crazy is like you see the numbers how they were making so much money back
with
then
those shows, yeah.
with those shows is because everybody, or not everybody, but every family that was well off or that had a decent income all had cable.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not only
So-
that, it was before social media too. So what would you do on Saturday?
right.
Watch TV.
You'd wait till 7:30 p.m. Central.
Yeah,
and
and then
you'd
record
watch
it.
it, yeah.
Yeah,
And
or
then
like
we didn't have the amount of access on our phones
Uh-huh.
to watch all these apps or watch all these TV shows.
Right.
So then that's why like they were getting so much money and so much like profit out of all these shows that are getting aired repeatedly, just because like they went from millions of people viewing these shows to like maybe like a couple thousand now
Mm-hmm.
that are actually watching live TV shows right now.
Right. I don't think I watch live. Like I wait till everything like is streaming because I really don't have the time to like sit and watch TV.
And it's just so much more convenient to do it on streaming. There aren't as many commercials. Like
I don't like
hate
you get to the
commercials.
point, you can
I
like
hate
binge it
commercials.
easier. Like it's pretty.
I pay for everything with no ads. I fucking can't stand.
I'm like
Oh,
that
you're
too.
I hate
bougie.
it.
You guys
I
are
just-
bougie.
Why are you interrupting my show? Like
Bougie.
I hate it. I can't.
Yeah, no, I
Not
can't.
bougie.
No, I will sit there for
I
a
have a
30-minute.
preference.
I will sit there for a 30-second ad if it
I
was
like how
maybe
she says bougie, but can
$7.
you name a streaming platform that you're paying?
None.
Tia.
None. I don't. I don't have to.
T.
I don't
She's
have
like, you're
to.
taking care of me.
I don't have to. I live with someone that has them. So what am I gonna do for it?
Slay.
Ramon, what
I'm on my
platforms do
I'm
you
on my
pay?
mom's Netflix, but like that's it.
What platforms do I pay? I pay for Hulu and HBO Max.
I hate Hulu.
Hulu, yeah,
It
Hulu.
sucks.
I don't know why, but there's nothing good on there.
Yeah, I'm about to cancel it too.
Yeah,
Like
there's-
and you know what sucks? I just canceled fucking Peacock, and like now they're showing shit that I actually want to
I have
watch,
Peacock.
and I'm like, fuck, man, like now I have to get it again.
I have like all of them. I have Amazon Video. I have HBO Max or Max now, I guess. I have Hulu as well, but there's nothing on it. Netflix. What else is out there? Discovery Plus. I have that. I have Paramount Plus. Showtime.
You have Paramount Plus?
I do.
Side Vic that password. She's trying to watch
No.
iCarly.
Bitch, you sent her your password.
It's not my password. It's my sister-in-law's password. I can't be giving that shit out. I don't even have it.
Girl.
Well, it's sad to end this podcast because I'm having such a good time talking to you.
It is. It's a
And
good
just-
time. We should do this again. Like, you know.
For sure. No, we definitely will.
Let's do a year update when he's lived out there for a year.
Yeah.
Stop. Let's do it.
I'm down.
Let's
Yeah, and then
do
we'll be
it
like,
next
what's
year.
life like?
Next summer.
This date, book it.
So when are you moving officially? Like taking all your stuff and going out
Next Friday.
Next
the 8th.
Friday?
Yeah, that's the day I'm.
there? Do you have everything prepared? Do you have
No,
everything
I
ready?
still have to pack. I have so much stuff to do. It's weird. Like I have to pack up my home or my room, but like
Mhm.
I'm leaving my home. It's weird.
It's onto a new chapter of your life.
It is new era of me. I'm excited.
It's nerve-wracking, but do it. The moment that you sit there and you're just like, oh shit, like now I have to do things on my own. Now I have to do all
No,
this
literally, like I have renter's insurance. I have utilities under my name. Like I am paying for Wi-Fi. Like all these like things. I'm like, whoa, I'm a fucking adult.
Adulthood is ghetto.
It really is. I hate it. I hate
Yeah,
it.
there was in one of the cards there was when was I think it said like when was the moment that you realized like that you're an adult that made you feel like you were an adult. And I tell this to everybody that asks me. The first time that I bought toilet paper, bro.
You bought toilet paper?
Yes. Like, have you ever seen
It's expensive.
the movie Step Brothers?
Yes.
And when he buys his first roll of toilet paper and he's all happy, that's how I felt too. Because like I'm not gonna lie, I was just like, oh shit, like that's the moment that I really like. I had paid PG&E, I had paid insurance, I had paid rent and all that.
Yeah.
But that ultimately was the moment of like me like realizing like, holy shit, paid my own fucking toilet paper.
Mine was when I had to buy shampoo and conditioner, like my own. Like my mom's not gonna go and pick this out for me. That's
Yeah.
rude. So I had to go and get it. And then my mom, even after I moved out, I'm still in the family group chat because like don't kick me out of that. So they would be
family.
like, I'm going to Walmart. Does anyone need anything? And that's when we'd send like, oh, I need deodorant or like shampoo or whatever. So I remember they sent it out and I already lived here. I'd already moved out. And I was like, I need shampoo and conditioner. And then I was like, just kidding. Like, she wasn't talking to me.
like,
And then she pulled up and gave me shampoo and conditioner.
Oh, I love that.
So I was like, period. Save me
love
like
that.
$10.
And she
Yeah,
did.
shout out to my mama.
Well, my only words of encouragement for you is to keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Enjoy it, embrace it.
I definitely will.
Don't let the failures overcome everything.
Oh, I.
Take them as a
been
lesson and
there.
continue going, and don't lose the inspiration that you got because you have a lot. And I pray for you to continue succeeding and to
Thank
continue
you. That's so
excelling
sweet
in
of
your
you.
life.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And invite us to your shows. We'll go.
What'd you say?
And invite us to your shows.
Oh, of course.
So we can
yeah.
go.
Come to LA.
Yeah. So we'll definitely, when you're settled in, whenever we get a chance, we'll stop by.
Yeah,
We'll,
for
see
sure.
how it is, and maybe by that point you already know your little spots.
Hopefully, I'm going out there on my own. So let's hope I find myself somewhere in there.
For sure. Is there anything that you want to say to the audience?
Thanks for having me. You know, yeah,
For sure. For
sure,
Thank you
for
for being
sure.
here, man. Thank you
of
for
course, of course.
allowing us to record this and being
Yeah.
out here. And we appreciate you for making the time. Thank
Of
you.
course, thank you.
So thank you guys for all listening. We appreciate you guys for another episode of the Broke Boys. Remember, follow our TikTok account and our Instagram. And we appreciate Daniel. Daniel, do you want to insert your info, your Instagram? You know.
Nah, you find me. If you don't, you don't.
Cool.
You know.
I respect it. I respect it.
We appreciate y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.